Well, we just dumped at Maverick and grabbed some water at Maverick as well. Gave the windows a little washy wash. And we came back to the same area of BLM land. But this time we moved over a little bit to a better spot that has more open dirt area in front. Because before we just had grass with a bunch of stickers and pickers in it. This time we got a lot of room. Look at all that. Yeah. Looks good. It looks pretty level too, yeah? Let's consult the bubble god.
Bubble god says yes.
Bubble god says, yeah, it's supposed to be like that, people. Did it get colder?
Yeah.
The wind. If you can hear me, I'm sorry for the sound. It's raining. We got here just in time for the rain to hit. Apparently it followed us to our spot. Got that? Oh, cold. Front's time. Okay.
You need to hide under here.
I think I blinked really hard when a water drop hit my eyeballs.
We're hiding from the rain.
It's slowly being smushed. The jacks are auto leveling, so we can't go inside yet till it's done. Auto level's almost done and it just started hailing. Come on! Come on, auto level. Ow! Not big hail, but you know. Alright, I think it's done now. Let's go check. Double checking the chicken. Yep, it's done. Turn it off. That is very pretty. I hope this turns out. I told Brian that when I got up to pee there wasn't power. And I heard Brian hit some breakers, do some stuff while I was still in bed. When I got back in bed, Brian got up and I heard the inverter and stuff turn back on and then it turned off. That happened a couple times. So I just got dressed and looked. It looks like we have a low battery, low cell voltage warning. What happened?
I have to...
I got dressed. I was gonna come and help you come to the rescue.
It's very pretty out there.
Oh, here, let me silence this alarm really quick.
I had the state of charge percentage for the system shut off set real high.
Oh, okay.
So I just lowered it.
Oh, okay. So it trying to turn on and turning off was...
Oh, the turning on and turning off was...
like that.
The turning on and turning off was you have to take the load off the batteries for it to initiate the system. So that's why it is turning on and turning off. So I just had to go up front and turn that off.
Why did it do it now? You need to lower it again?
Yeah, I'll take a look here, but...
Okay. Can I look at your phone? Sorry, I just want to film one.
Yeah, it's really pretty outside.
Show me the side. Tell you a ghost story. Once upon a time, our batteries got really low, and we didn't know. Well, we woke up this morning to everything turning on and off repetitively. And the loudest sound was the speaker making a big pep sound. And that's because the sun is just above the horizon and it's turning the system on for a second and then it just shuts down because there's not enough to turn on for a long time. That was interesting. But it's a beautiful day out. The sun's been up for a tiny bit, but it's been raining. So I schmoozed Brian into making some coffee for us, and what happened?
As soon as I turned on the coffee pot, I could tell in my app how much time was remaining on the charge that we had. And it instantly came up with 2 minutes. And I watched it go down to 1 minute. And then I was trying to keep up with counting, and I figured by the time it was 30 seconds into it, it gave me an alarm saying it was going to shut the system down.
Gotcha.
So I just turned the water off. And it's lukewarm.
Did you put like barely enough water for the cups in?
Yeah. Funny.
You know you're a coffee addict when you use all your energy to make coffee.
It's a slightly chilly day.
Okay, I'm going inside. It went down my shirt. It went down my shirt.
It looks fake. They look like somebody took styrofoam and just shredded it, and it's like all fluffed around.
A very cold day when it hails. We're having problems with our electricity. Problems with our battery, I mean.
No problem.
Not problems, sorry. We didn't,
Brian messed up. We ran the heater too long last night.
yeah. We were getting too greedy with getting toasty.
Ultimately, the problem this morning, we didn't have any power. And when I checked the system, everything was fine. I had set all the limits for it to shut down. Not high, but above, like far above the lowest that you would want to set them. So we woke up at 5 o'clock and there was no power. When we went to sleep, or before we went to sleep last night, I ran the heater for like, an hour and a half to just try and get it warm in here, or really warm in here because it was been a little chilly. And we didn't really have enough battery to do that after a long day of clouds and rain and so on and so forth. So we're just waiting for the clouds to go by. We'll be fully charged up tomorrow. We've got enough to cook and go through the night tonight, so no biggie.
Yes, biggie, because I didn't get coffee till like 11.
Do you guys remember pumpkin bread? Can never find it anymore. Well, we've got some snow-covered hills over in the distance on this chilly day. I'm gonna make some.
Yep, you heard that right. I bake. How else do you think I got Katie to go out with me?
Katie hides her nutmeg, so we're gonna have to go find it.
Seriously though, I come from a long line of flour-dusted rubbles. Cakes, breads, mystery muffins that may or may not have been edible. If it fits in an oven, I'm probably gonna try and make it. I just like the process, the smell, and watching people fight over the last slice. I'm not even a big sweets guy. I know, plot twist worthy of a baking show finale.
So you're probably wondering why it is that I'm dishing this into a cake pan. We bake here in our 11-in-1, and we don't use the stove, and a bread pan doesn't fit in there, so I'm using a cake pan. Still getting the hang of baking stuff in here, but so far it's gone pretty good. I did a pizookie. One was overdone. Second one was better. Did some banana bread recently. That was good. Maybe just a touch dry, but I think I got the hang of it now. Quick little 10-minute check. It's been 20 minutes. Let's take a peek. Let's go 5 more minutes. I believe that's it.
Oh, shit. Ooh, look at that shit.
Looks pretty good. Got some color to it.
Every baking session becomes a mini science experiment. And honestly, if it gives us a little project to tackle while we're boondocking off-grid, because nothing says wilderness survival like cinnamon rolls made at 6,000 feet. And hey, if it goes well, there's a delicious treat at the end. If not, well, there's always granola.
Since we've been here, the weather has definitely not made up its mind on what it's doing. The other day we had rain. Then we had a giant windstorm. Then we had another windstorm. And then we had more rain. So today it's 80 degrees with snow still on the mountaintops. It's a beautiful day. I did want to point out, if you ever go boondocking, stay away from where you can see everybody else's fire pits. Sure enough, people just burn pallets. The problem with burning pallets is they all have nails, so then all the nails wind up in the dirt, just sitting there. Nobody ever picks them up. I've been spending the last 5 days just kind of picking up a bunch of nails, throwing them away just to make sure that the next person doesn't get a flat. We didn't get a flat. Yeah, just something to be aware of. Good morning, campers. Today we're heading to Idaho.
It's 11:51 currently. How long do you think it'll be before we cross state line?
Hi, little buddy.
Oh, little nugget.
Yeah, we're friends. Automatically.
The light's green, you have to say goodbye.
Bye, friends.
Oh, I was talking to the dog. This move is different because this is the first time we're going to a new spot and I have no idea where we're going.
First goal achieved.
13 miles per gallon. Did you think you'd be towing our home? An average of 13 miles per gallon.
No, definitely not. You know, everybody, when I was doing research, was saying they'd get 8 to 10 miles per gallon. But the gas mileage that we've been getting, especially the last 2 trips, I think, have been phenomenal. Now getting up to 13 miles a gallon. It's a 36-foot fifth wheel. That's fantastic.
I think I know why. We have not gone grocery shopping. We have not done serious grocery shopping for about a month. We're eating through a lot of our Costco buys that we purchased a little while ago.
Well, we did have a little stop.
Yeah, we had an emergency stop for a ditch cup to be cleaned. Don't know what to look at.
Do I know how to pick 'em or what?
This place is freaking amazing. Good enough is an understatement. It's fantastic. We hear the creek in the background. There are wildflowers and critters and birds. But we hear something freaking beeping and we have no idea where it's coming from. It's intermittent, so it's sporadic, and sometimes it'll be 5 times or 2 times or 3 times. We have no idea, but when you try to echolocate it, it's too late and it's gone.
It's a beep that I'm unfamiliar with.
Yeah, because it's not the low power beep. We know that one.
Yeah, we know that one, don't we?
And you all know as long as we're filming, it's never going to happen again.
Good morning. We made it to McCammon, Idaho, I believe. And this place is a treasure, let me tell you. We're going to be here for the rest of the week, and while we're here, we're going to go do a little special something and have some fires, maybe melt some marshmallows. We're going to have some fun.
Brian said I could pick up sticks. When we were on our way to this, Brian's smelling the air.
Trees.
Smells like something other than dirt.
Grass. Green. I could smell the green.
I know, right? I can too. When we were on our way to this spot that Brian picked out, he was concerned that it was just going to be completely packed and we wouldn't be able to get a spot. When we showed up, there was one other person in the RV camping section, and they just left. We have this whole side of the campground to ourselves. I learned something else about the caterpillar. They're social caterpillars, and they make a little tent out of their silk that they hang out in, and they use it to regulate their temperature. So they curl up inside when it's cold and they come out in the sun to warm up. They hang out with friends. When they find food, they make a little trail with their silk or with chemicals that lets their, and then they let their friends know where that food is. Well, it's a beautiful Friday morning, and I believe that Brian and I are finally going to be able to dip our toes in some water. Brian and I have been on a little quest lately to try and find some water to splash around in. Finally, Brian tracked down the Lava Hot Spring. Lava Hot Springs, Idaho, where we trade in our RV wheels for steaming hot water and let our road-weary bones soak in sweet, bubbly relief. Nestled in a cozy little nook of rolling hills, this charming hot springs hotel is the ultimate spa day on a ramen noodle budget. Seriously, it's like a 5-star soak with a 2-star price tag. With 8 steamy pools to hop between, we spent the day bouncing from hot tub to hotter tub. Like indecisive Goldilockses, this one's too hot, this one's just right, and this one's basically soup.
Katie's been in the lobster pot for probably about 10 minutes, and she says that she's out of here. It's too warm.
This pool is a nice bathtub temperature, very nice. We're gonna go to a smaller pool that is a few degrees warmer. So we're gonna see how that one is. I guess we should have read that first. Our bodies a little creaky from too much adventuring and maybe too much sitting finally got the TLC they deserved. Call it hydrotherapy, call it floating around like stewed potatoes. Either way, we're here for it. This is the most relaxed I've been in a very, very long time. I don't know if it's the minerals in the water, just the hot, warm environment, all the plants and just the good vibes here, but I am so incredibly relaxed. This spot was perfect for us. It is moving day and we're moving on. Idaho has treated us well. We were pleasantly surprised. So there's one thing every RVer should know about Idaho. It's freaking amazing. It is beautiful. Springtime is bustling. So much stuff to do. So if you're an RVer, you should know it is worth a stop.